Hey there, James McAllister here, looking to help you make more money out of your business and find more fulfillment in your life. Now look, sometimes people stop and ask me why I do what I do, and even if nobody's ever asked you before, I'm asking you now because I want you to think about it. Really think about it. Dig deep into it. Why do you do what you do? When I first started out with this whole online gig, I just wanted to make some money. I was 14 at the time, and I couldn't get a job. I needed to earn money so I can pay for the things I wanted in life. I hate to admit it, but it's true. I didn't have any noble cause or vision that drove me when I first started out. I just wanted to make some paper. But see, as I grew up a little bit, I began to realize that having a bunch of funny green paper isn't what would truly bring me happiness. Better yet, if I wanted to make a lot more money, I could have just jumped into a sales job and probably have made a lot more quickly. Let me tell you, entrepreneurship has two things that make it special. Two things that make it completely unlike almost every other career path. First of all, the obvious freedom you get when your business takes off. But even more importantly to me personally, is the fact that businesses change lives. I'm very fortunate to witness this daily. I want to share with you now an email that I received a few months ago that truly warmed my heart and showed me that the greatest rewards of my work are not monetary. Check this out. Hi James. My name is Martha, and while you probably don't know me, I feel like I know you quite well. About 6 months ago, a friend of mine referred me to help start my site, and my eyes were open to the possibility of making money online. I am a single mother who up until this point worked several minimum wage jobs to support my 2 children. I'd always felt like a failure, as I was never able to give my children a financially stable life, and I worry my babysitter has done more to raise my kids than I have, because I was away from home so much. While my business is still taking off and isn't able to support us on its own yet, I also took up freelance writing, and the 2 income sources combined were enough to allow me to work from home full-time. Things are looking up, and I know it won't be much longer before I can quit freelancing as well. God bless you in your work, and thank you for bringing my family back together. Now look, I don't take the credit. I certainly didn't do the work for her, but I helped her along that journey. And maybe without my company, she wouldn't be at home spending time with her children right now. The fact that I was part of that in some way, that I impacted Martha and her family's lives, that feeling is just undescribable. Always remember that there are real people behind everything you do. When you're checking your visits in Google Analytics, remember that there is an actual person somewhere in the world sitting on their computer who took the time to click through your website and read what you've wrote, or watch your YouTube video, whatever. You are impacting lives, sometimes in small ways, and sometimes in big ways, but you are making a difference. We all want to change the world, and we can do that one person at a time. When someone interacts with a piece of your content, signs up to your email list, buys your product, you are changing their world in some way. That is incredible to think about. I know it's cliché, but when you have a motivation greater than money, you really switch the focus over to helping your audience, your subscribers, your customers. And that in turn actually makes you more money than if you focused on yourself. It's a win-win situation. Plus, it keeps you motivated to keep pushing on, even when you're making more money than you really care to have. It's pretty incredible. So again, I want you to ask yourself, why do you do what you do? Is it for the money? If so, that's okay. Why do you want the money? What's important is that you figure out why you're doing it, and then ask yourself, would you still do it if you were a billionaire? If not, maybe it's time to make some changes. Anyway, that's all for this one. Again, my name is James McAllister, and you can find me over at helpstartmysite.com. Make the day great, and I'll talk to you again soon.